I am concerned for Iraq. Why is the US Secretary of State urging the Iraq Prime Minister to take quick action against armed groups in Iraq? Things are extremely tense behind the scenes in the Middle East. The US has issued a stark warning to the Iraqi government: if Iran uses Iraqi soil to attack Israel, expect Israeli retaliation against Iraq. But here's the latest news. There's no doubt about what is about to happen in Iraq. Article: Israel prepares a large-scale attack on targets in Iraq. None of this sounds good. Inflation rate is key. It's low. It went from 7.5% to 3.8%. It's really in good shape. Isn't that interesting? New Mexico Bank, said they're not going to exchange it. They didn't say it's a scam. I have not heard the word scam in almost 6 months now. You see, that's a pattern that was meant to be broken. The central bank governor determines who goes to buy dollars from the black market. Quote, a number of merchants, for personal reasons, still do not come using the official method and transfer what they need at the official price, but the percentage of these people decreases with the passage of time. Saleh on TV saying Iraq private sector is about to catch up economically with the international sector. Frank, not at a program rate. A person would have to be a moron to think Iraq's economy is about to explode with a punished sanctioned program rate to their currency. CBR's, correspondent banking relationships, we've known about that since 2023. This isn't brand new. This is what's been done. 2024 consultation Article 4 is about things they've got to a certain point where now we're going to the next step. We're focusing in on 2024 for what? Modernizing the banking system. Getting that completed. Going to the private sector. Privatizing the state-owned banks. They're doing it. Ernst & Young are doing it. They've had a contract since January. My CBI contact told me there is a planned meeting next week with the director Al-Alak to review the status of the committee work and plan out the next phase of the project to delete the zeros. I was told that the CBI will no longer be supporting the currency auctions come the end of the year. She told me they are now working on many more foreign banks besides the already arranged four US banks that are going to also come into process of supporting the international conversion of dinar to dollars on payment of imports to Iraq. Why would these other banks want to exchange dinars if they were not going to be worth something and globally traded? This news was very good news for all of us. It tells us there is going to be some huge change in policy of currency exchange for international trade with Iraq. Al-Sudani and Trump agree to coordinate to stop regional wars and meet soon. Sudani held a telephone call with President Trump and Mr. Trump said, I'm going to help end the conflict in that whole region that you got there, and they agreed to meet in the near future. Frank, yeah, they'll meet before he becomes president in January. Mark my word, the whole world is calling Sudani because of your monetary reform success, and now the whole world is calling my President Trump, because they know they will now be successful with him. Sudani only talks to people that want to be successful with him. Sudani issues 6 directives to increase financial inclusion and raise its indicators in all governates. These include increasing number of banking branches, modern technologies, banking services, etc. They have modernized their banking system for the rise in value of their currency. This is all part of their white papers and economic reforms. One of their goals is to raise the purchasing power of the dinar for all Iraq. That means a revaluation, RV, or reinstatement. I know that Sunday, which is the first banking day for Iraq and most of the Middle East, will produce a new rate of the Iraqi dinar, and they have already been trading and buying and selling using the Iraqi dinar in the Middle East for about a week and a half so far. Iraq will be, is a currency hub. Al-Sudani, The Grand 4 port is Iraq's largest project. They're going to have 90 berths. It's going to be the biggest port in the Middle East. It's going to take some time, and they've been working on it for quite a long time, but now it's open. It's very deep. They can fit the massive ships. They're heavy, they sink when fully loaded, so they need a deep port to navigate in. This is one of them. Lawyer Alina Habba, known for her beauty and Iraqi origins, returned to the spotlight in American circles after US President Donald Trump won again, as she is credited with significant contributions to his return to the White House. Fox News reported that Habba, who was part of Trump's legal team, played a major role in his path to return to the presidency, and she has proven herself since she defended him in sensitive cases, including the famous hush money case and other cases related to Hillary Clinton, where an American media report described her as the godmother of Trump's return to the presidency. Habba has a long history of defending Trump. In 2017, she successfully won a sex trafficking lawsuit brought against him by a young intern, cementing her position as a fearless and effective advocate on the former president's legal team.